Welcome to Dicey Situations, everyone. I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by my little chaos crew here.
Richard, playing Theo Justice.
Mark, playing Glebnor, Glekilak, Ploopploopleen.
Harout, playing Toolugga, Ploopploopleen.
Last time on Dicey Situations, we met our three adventurers in the world of Aona. Living in the Tidagold Grove, we were introduced to the Kuatoa cleric Toolugga Ploopploopleen and his plasmoid adopted son, Glebnor Glekilak. The two made off with some potions from a botch heist at the Ploopploopleen Jamboree, where the Kuatoa welcomed home Toolugga's brother, Perpribillus. After a poor showing from his brother's makeshift god, Toolugga and his clan made their way home. Across town at the Steel Toe scrapyard of the Titan's Foot, we met Theo Justice, a scrapper looking to find work with the junk shaman. The shaman Yarna told Theo of a missing scout crew in the Belching Bog and offered gold and Dreadforge tech if he would check it out. Our adventurers met up in the alleys outside the Kuatoa hovels when they were attacked by a rival gang of scrappers led by the porcupine bandit Erina. And that is where we find our boys today. How's everyone doing? How we doing, gang?
Oh, we're great.
You ready? Ready for our first combat? Great. Great. Brother. All right. So, top of the round, we are going to start with the goblin scares. You see this goblin has a spiked baseball bat that he had behind his leg. It's not super long because he is a goblin, but he is going to run up at this big blob of plasma in front of him and swing on you with his spiked club.
Ugh.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit, Daddy.
You take 7 piercing damage.
Oh,
As
I
you
hate
see
that a lot.
This spike club wails into your stomach. You see that, like, your gooey form, it's like pulsing jelly out of the spiked part of the bat. And he looks up at you, Toolugga, and he's like, "This one's your kid." And he just pulls it out of my little jelly friend here. Ooh, it is now going to be your turn.
Did I make off on any of those potions, or does Daddy have them all?
We can say you guys would have split them up. Or, yeah, however you guys would have divvied them between yourselves.
I would have given you one.
Yeah, but I need it on me because I'm on death's door.
I imagine I have like a kitty backpack for you.
And actually, Glebnor, can I get a insight check real quick?
Don't like that. Not very insightful. 14.
14. You're fucking pissed. This guy just slammed you in your jelly body, and you think you're gonna die? You're fucking so mad right now. And your, like, lime bright green jelly form starts to flash bright red.
Ooh.
You are level 2. You are level in barbarian, and as a bonus action, you just went into a rage.
Yeah. Moon jelly.
You see there is this bulbous moon jelly floating in front of this little goblin. What would you like to do?
Well, as I'm already raging,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead. I wish I had better weaponry. I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, I mean, I'm raging, so I'm just gonna fucking stab this motherfucker.
Yeah, go ahead.
With my short sword.
Yeah, so a short sword comes up out of your jelly body. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
I don't think it's gonna hit him, though.
Go ahead. What'd you do?
That's a 10?
A 10 does hit. He's just a goblin wearing a shirt.
Oh, okay. He's just got a t-shirt on?
Yeah, he's like a little scumbag punk trying to rob you or kill you.
All right, well, that's 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, you slam him with this knife. That was piercing damage. You can roll sneak attack, I believe, too.
Oh,
as well,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, you don't have... Actually, yeah, you would. You would have your boys right next to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were both staying next to each other, so because Glebnor, you are right next to Toolugga, go ahead, roll those sneak attack dice for me. So roll an extra 2d6.
That's another 6? For an 11?
11 total.
Yeah.
You fucking drive the knife into this goblin's neck.
Yes.
He's hanging on with like a sliver of health, but he is bleeding out. Looking at you, he is clearly anchored the wrong plasmoid.
Yeah.
Complete chaos. Toolugga, you are next.
I'm going to use my movement
Oh, you're going to get out of town?
to fucking... Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to stay put because I don't want to get an opportunity
Good
attack
call.
on my very damaged body.
Exactly. Perfect. How are we feeling, Toolugga?
I am mad.
Yeah.
You struck my son?
And Toolugga, there's a bit of mean gene in you right now. You feel this intense drive to beat the fuck out of this guy. Go ahead and take a level in monk for me, if you would.
Yes, sir.
As you ready your little fishy fists.
Let me do that now because that changes that.
Yeah, that's why.
That changes that damage
heads
there.
up there. Yeah, and Mark, you can go ahead and level up to Barbarian if you haven't already. Yep. A mid-combat level up. I know it's a lot to ask of my players. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't actually recommend this because it just turns into people being like, beep, boop, bop, boop, 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 bop, bop, clicking little buttons. That's my little Toolugga feeling in this moment.
I'm going to walk up and I'm going to stab this motherfucker.
You're going to stab this little goblin man?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. 6 is going to miss. 10 is the AC. You go to stab him, but there's a part of you that's afraid of, like, you don't want to, like, hit Glebnor as you go to stab him because part of his gooey tentacle is still kind of wrapped around this guy. 6 is going to miss. Anything with your bonus action.
That's a 5.
5 is going to miss, unfortunately. You're just flailing, trying to beat the shit out of this guy with
My son! You degenerate!
Calling the goblin degenerate's so funny. All right, that is going to be Theo.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Theo,
I'm
you're
gonna
just to let you know, you're like, these guys are about like maybe 10 feet from you. Erina is about 30 feet down the way, getting her little sling ready. And there's another guy about 10 feet to your right, who looks to be getting in the fray soon enough as well too. This little green-G little fella.
All right. I'm going to run up probably like 10 feet towards them, but not right up on them.
Yep.
And then I'm going to fan out the little shield that I have on this like bracer for his arm.
Dope.
And then put crossbow on top of that and shoot at Erina.
Awesome. Make an attack for me. She's got a little bit higher AC.
It's a 19 to hit,
19 will hit.
and that'll be 5 damage.
5 damage. You can see that you put this crossbow into her. And she looks fucking hurt. But you can see that she's getting her sling ready and like winding it up with this little strange like arcane bead to fire at you. In this moment, you can see how hurt Glebnor is right now. If you don't push yourself further, you're gonna die in this alley here with her. So I'm gonna need you to action surge. You're a level 2 fighter. So go ahead and make another attack for me.
All right. That's another 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's another 5 damage.
Fuck yeah. You see, she gets lit up with 2 crossbow bolts. You reloaded the second one faster than she could even get her sling ready. And she's looking hurt. Bleeding out of her shoulder. She kind of like ducks into like on the side of the wall, trying to get a little bit of cover. Anything to bonus action or movement?
Movement, I'll probably run the rest forward, like at Erina.
Hell yeah, like charge her with the shield up. Fuck yeah, love it. So sick. Awesome. That is going to be the little Darrow here. And you see this guy named Dimby. He is going to see that you just hurt the boss. He is going to run up on you, and he has this little like hooked spear he's holding. And he sees as you're charging her, he goes to try to like wrap in your neck and pull you back. He's going to make a hooked spear attack. Oh, he got a nat 1. You see, you run by this dude. As you see the hook coming down, you bat it away with the shield, put it back in front of you, and keep charging toward her. Awesome. That is going to be Irina's turn. She is shitting a brick right now because you just shot her so many times. She is going to try to hit you with her little sling. It's a 12.
It's going to miss.
Yeah, she dings the sling. The bead breaks off your shield. And then she's gonna just fall back another like 10 feet and kind of try to like get away from you. But she's like bleeding heavily and looks pretty injured. Clearly was not as prepared for this fight as she thought. That is gonna bring me up to the goblin. He's has a dagger in his neck, and you see the pseudopod of yours kind of slips back away from him. He's gonna just swing his great club wildly and try to hit you, Toolugga. It's a 9.
That misses.
As you two are both just swinging at each other wildly, both missing. You like go to stab him, he moves out of the way, goes to hit you with the bat. You like dodge out of the way. You like go to punch him, you miss. It's just this huge clusterfuck in front of Glebnor. And it'll now bring us to Glebnor's turn.
Glebnor sees this little goblin fuck bleeding out all over my daddy.
Yep.
And I am still enraged. Some might say even more so now that he's attacking Papa.
Haha. Not Papa.
Papa Ploopploopleen.
Not Papa Ploopploopleen.
So I'm going to go ahead and shoot my sword out of my torso and into him.
Oh, so unexpected. Yeah, he doesn't know where to look as you're attacking him. He's like, get the fuck out of here. What we got?
That's a nat 20.
Hey, first one. Let's go. He has 2 hit points left, so you can go ahead and tell me how he dies.
I'm really going to make a meal of this.
Yeah,
so it's 11.
Hey, baby, it's a nat 20 kill. You take your time.
That's 11. Well, the
little how you do it. +2 for rage.
+2 for rage, so that's 13.
Yep.
Plus my sneak attack.
Yep.
Which is an additional 8.
Okay. Yeah, how's it look, baby? What's going on here?
Goblin, short.
Yeah, 3 feet.
All right. I shoot my short sword between his legs and then ride it up my jelly body, vivisecting him for hurting my daddy.
You can see
That's my son.
you see that this guy's like looking at where he would assume your arms would be, and then a pseudopod shoots out with a sword between his legs and cuts him clean in half. He has just a moment of recognition of what just happened as he falls apart.
First, baby.
Oh no, not my goblin.
I had a fun name.
As he falls on the ground and dies.
No, my story will never be told.
That's your turn. What do you get else?
Where is Doopy? What the fuck's the other one's name? Dipple? Ding Dong?
Dimby?
Dimby.
Hey, I'm Dimby. I'm in the corner.
How close is Dimby?
You can get to him with your movement.
All right, I'm gonna fucking run up on Dimby.
Yeah, run up on Dimby.
I'm gonna rage up onto him.
No!
And then I'm gonna writhe.
Right in front of him? Yeah.
You know.
So what this little Darrow sees is a pool of just blood-covered slime just rocket toward him and then wall up in front of him and start gyrating. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen. He's just got his little hook. He just got a nat 1. He's like really not feeling great about this. That is going to be Toolugga's turn.
Can I strip off my armor?
It's an action to don or doff armor, I believe.
All right.
But
I'll wait.
I will. Are you trying to do it more theatrically or with your strength? I'll let you decide if it's strength or performance.
It's so that I can get the full damage on my unarmored stray.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, give me a strength, give me athletics or a performance check, whatever one's higher for you. That's really funny.
Both the same.
Both the same.
I got a flat 10.
A flat 10? I'll let you do it with a flat 10. It doesn't look as cool. You like
struggle.
You go to rip your shirt, but you're wearing scale mail armor. So you're like, oh, fuck. Like, take a second. And you do slowly rip out of your scale mail. Now you're just shirtless and crazed, standing in the street. The goblin's dead at your feet. And there is that Darrow who you can see that Glebnor is just slopped up on. And Theo is charging at this porcupine bandit. What would you like to do?
I guess I'll follow my son.
Follow your son into battle?
Son, you got hit. Be careful. As I walk up on him, and I will inflict wounds him.
The little grubby fella Dimby?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's go ahead and make an attack roll.
You come here into my neighborhood, insult my son?
completely insane.
Does a 21 hit?
21 indeed hits.
You piece of shit! Die! 17 points of damage.
Okay, that kills him because he has 13 hit points. So tell me, what happens when you walk up, grab a man, and he dies?
I grab him by the throat after giving that whole spiel, and I soup him.
Oh, there is this wave of green necrotic energy that comes out of your Kuatoa hand. And instead of using your spiritual magic to heal, you know how to use it to hurt. And this little, again, he's like, the Darrow are kind of like these little dark gnomes. You can see his eyes are kind of whitened over. He has like a little shitty vest on, and as you grab him, he's just like, fuck no, I'm sewing over my... He just melts into a pile of flesh on the ground. That is his turn. What do you think with your bonus action? I dare to ask.
I cannot, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You live another day.
That'll bring it to Theo. You can see Irina's like got 2 crossbow bolts now on her shoulder. She can barely hold her sling up, and she's kind of like running, trying to get away from you still. It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to raise the crossbow and try and shoot her kneecap out.
Oh, Jesus.
I got a nat 1.
You see, she looks down and you basically shoot a crossbow bolt like in between her legs, and she's just like, just panicked. Her little spikes all on her. Are you moving toward her at all? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep like.
Gotcha.
Right
I'll say it with the rest of your movement. You run up this alley, and you get right up on Erina. It is her turn. See, she's gonna pull out a dagger and just try to like slash you.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 11 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Ooh, no good. That is her turn. So that'll bring us back to the top with Glebnor.
Well, now that Daddy has eviscerated our other foe.
I really hate you calling Toolugga Daddy. I just want that.
Yes, son.
I'm gonna go ahead and join my boy Theo Justice.
Okay.
Sling this over there. And
You're just gonna.
Theo's right there.
Yeah, he's right in front of. Yeah, he got right up on his movement on there.
All right. Rapier.
Out of the torso.
Out of the torso. Does a 10 hit?
A 10 misses. Yeah, you see, you go to stab at her, and as you go to stab and miss, you see that she has these, like, her little spiny shell. She kind of turns, and you kind of break some bristles off with it. And get bonus action.
I don't have advantage because I'm right next to my boy.
No. Though that's flanking rules. We're not going to be using that because there's so many ways to get advantage in this game.
Fair enough.
It's insane.
Fair enough.
Yeah. You do have your sneak attack if you were to hit, but 10 is unfortunately going to miss.
All right. I'm just going to...
What?
For my bonus action,
Uh-huh.
big flat.
So as your bonus action, you just get big and flat.
I turn into a gigantic flat wall.
A big flat wall. Yeah, I mean, you can give me a performance check to see how intimidating that is. I find that very intimidating, but we'll see if my little porcupine lady feels the same.
5.
Yeah, she's just like, why are you big and flat now? Just so panicked after you just missed her.
Listen, Theo, we can talk about this.
She's all panicked now.
Did you not remember when I said he is big flat?
Oh, God, that's big flat. Oh, fuck me. Okay, listen.
It is not her turn, though. That is going to be Toolugga.
I would like to walk up onto this lady, and as Homer Simpson morphs into the bush, I want to Homer Simpson my way out of Big Flat.
You walk through the big flat to get to her?
Yes.
Gross.
I allow Daddy to pass through me.
Okay, I hate it. I hate it so much. No oozes. I'm banning oozes from this point on. Never again. I've learned.
And you come here, insult my son, hurt Theo Justice?
I didn't, what? I didn't know.
I wasn't talking to you, lady.
I thought, well, I mean, wait.
Now die.
Wait, I thought you were talking to me. What?
And I am going to try to inflict wounds here. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
24 damage.
Okay. You will take 4 piercing damage as you grab her. Any like melee or spell attack. You see, as you grab her spines, you kind of like put your hand through the spines to grab her on the back of the neck. And yeah, please describe it for me if you would, Toolugga.
I gently cup her head as I say this.
What? Before I thought maybe you were gonna kill me. So
You're a miserable woman.
what? No, I can
And
be
I
so
start
happy.
melting her slowly.
Oh God.
And you see this dark underdark magic pushes through the head of this little porcupine woman. You can see that her scar starts to melt away first. Her little cowboy hat falls off her head. And yeah, she melts down to just like a little skeleton of spines.
I grab her hat and put it on.
Her little hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can add a cowboy hat to your inventory.
You know, that looked real good on you, Toolugga.
Thanks, Theo. I thought it would too. That's why I killed her.
Hey. I'm
How
glad
big
that
is this
she's
fight?
gone.
You said it was a great club?
Yeah, Spike Club. So I guess you could call it like a... I think mechanically it was 2d6, so it called a great sword. But if you want to pick up this baseball bat with spikes on it, you totally can.
I kind of want the bat.
Yeah,
I
sure.
want the bat.
Yeah, you look over and you can see that there's like this spiked club that was on the ground that that guy had been wielding.
I imagine it's still in the hand of the guy that's in 2 pieces now.
Yeah. He made like a little one-handed swipe and missed with that thing. So yeah, you can see. You walk up and you pick up this. Yeah, it's got like nice little heft to it. Yeah, you could definitely. You could swing this thing.
Yeah.
And you're feeling strong after you got so mad. Yeah, you feel like you see like the red flashing has kind of finally mellowed out at the end of combat here as you kind of go back to your green form. Yeah, but you can add a greatsword if you want to your inventory. Yeah, what else are you guys doing? Toolugga and Theo just kind of look over the battlefield. It's pretty gruesome.
I'm going to loot.
Yeah, can I look through Irina's whatever, like, I'm assuming she got melted, not her stuff.
Yes.
So can I look through her stuff?
Yeah, you kind of start pilfering through her stuff. You guys can both give me investigation checks if you would.
4.
19.
Oh, okay, Theo. You look through, and you can see that she has a heavy crossbow that she didn't get to fire. That was on her back. You can go ahead and add a heavy crossbow to your little equipment there.
Hell yeah.
And Toolugga, you look over and you're kind of like trying to go through. You can see that there's so much goo from you melting these people and all this stuff. You find a couple gold though. Find 3 gold.
I'm rich.
I'd also like to point out to you guys, this is a pretty violent crime you guys just committed in the street. So
Self-defense.
it was self-defense. Just, pointing it out.
And they'll never recognize the bodies.
Did you guys want to give me a stealth check if you would?
Yeah, it was kind of loud yelling all that, huh?
10?
18.
23.
Okay, on average, pretty good. You guys are able to like really quick turn the pockets of these bandits. It seems pretty clear that they were trying to probably kill you and find out what the job, or at least try to capture you guys to find out what the job was so they could steal it from you. But
Joke's on them.
yeah, it turns out you 3, despite being kind of like bumbling dummies, are really good at fighting. Which kind of makes sense with why you all probably joined up together in the first place. Yeah, but as you guys are like kind of looking around, you're like, probably should get out of here. And with those stealth checks, you guys are able to make your way into the rest of the streets and down into the Kuatoa Quarter, which sits directly in the ass of the mechanical titan that is in the center of this little village. As you guys kind of come back, you can see that Bleegong is just waiting around where he knows your room is.
Have any fun without me, or what's up? What are you guys doing?
Bleegong, I got some things for you.
Oh, cool.
I give him my scale mail and shield.
Oh my God. What?
Go up big and strong.
I will. This is the best.
As I ruffle your fin again.
Oh, thank you.
Glebnor didn't get anything, right? Just me?
No, he murdered a goblin.
Oh.
I got this cool bat.
Oh, you murdered a goblin?
He murdered the goblin.
Oh, Glebnor. Good. Good?
Self-defense, brother.
You tried to hurt Daddy.
He didn't start it? You sure he didn't start it? Because
No, he tried to hurt me.
trying to hurt Daddy.
Okay, well, if you're in the family, I guess I can't talk too much, but... All right, okay.
My son protected me, brother. You should be happy.
No, I'm really happy. It's mostly about the scale mail. This is great. I'm so excited. I gotta make sure it fits me, but, okay, yeah, well, I'll just see what you guys are up to. It's been pretty quiet here. Everyone's really excited to get to sleep for the god of the morning.
Where's our older brother, Ploopploopleen?
Oh, Perpribillus, he's, I think he's probably holed up in his old room.
And you know that he had like a kind of stuffy room near the bathhouses in this little. It's like a kind of think of the Kuatoa Quarter. As you kind of enter it, it is this sort of like a series of like underground pools that are kind of built into this hollowed out, broken section of the city. There's a big mechanical ast that sort of forms the dome above it, keeping out most of the rainwater. But down here, the Kuatoa, as clerics, worshippers of water and the sea mostly, they kind of just, keep their sacraments here. There's small temples. There's sort of this elaborate, got like pretty well-made bathhouse here, where some members of the village come to kind of take a steam. Maybe, chill for a bit. It's a nice time. But yeah, you know that Perpribillus is like that general quarter.
Theo, son, we must go to my brother quickly.
All right,
Uncle.
let's go.
Yes, your uncle.
Yes.
Yeah. As you guys make your way through these like sort of underground passages here, you come upon the bathhouses here. You can see there's a like grung frogman wearing just like a towel, kind of waiting on a rock out front. Just like, how we doing?
Good, how you?
Pretty good. Just hanging out.
Up top.
Hey, my guy. Gives you a little high five. Hey, Glebnor, how you doing?
I'm good. What's going on, man?
I'm feeling good.
All right.
It's so dry. So dry lately.
Don't worry.
We're gonna fix that.
Are you gonna fix it?
I'm gonna fix that.
And you know this little grung is Gordy. He works at the bathhouses, but
Daddy's got this under control, Gord.
Big G, no worries.
Big G, I like that. Theo, how you been?
Yeah, not too bad.
I pounded,
Big
but,
G. It's good. Good name.
Oh, thank you. I'm working on it. That's good. Well, your brother came in a huff. Things didn't go well at the jamboree, it sounds like.
No, I'm gonna lean in. He brought us 2 squids tied to a manta ray.
Oh, that's a classic Perpribillus move.
Totally.
See, this little grung, he's this little frog man. He does have kind of like like an arrow frog kind of pattern, kind of green and black. You can see that he's kind of just been smoking on a cigarette for too long. He's... You know that as you high-fived him, actually, can I get a Constitution saving throw real quick?
Poison.
He's a little poison frog.
14.
14 saves. You see that as you pull your flipper away, or I don't know, you have a hand or a flipper. What's going on here? You're a fish.
It's a webbed hand.
It's a webbed
3
hand.
fingers.
As you pull it away, there's this kind of like purple kind of steam comes off the end of your hand.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that all out of my body right now. I've been in the steam room all day. It's, it's poison. Being a grung.
Big G, I understand.
Thank you.
Have you seen Ploopploopleen?
No, yeah, he went right in there.
I gotta go talk to that.
Okay, you boys have fun down here.
Now, dap me up. Dap me up.
Another dap. Okay, be careful though.
Gives you a little quick one. Make another con save for me.
10.
It's a DC 13 con save. So
I'm poisoned.
you're feeling a little weird.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You're probably not feeling the way you'd like to feel for this conversation as you walk and push your way in through the door. You kind of like just not like the ground feels a little weird as you walk by him.
Brother, what'd you do to the floor?
I'm going to give Gordo a big hug on the way out.
Oh, okay.
I'm resistant to poison, so I'm just going to keep it moving.
Give this frog a big hug. He's kind of covered in jelly. He's like, oh, come on, man. It was in the bath. Yeah, I gotta take another shower. Okay. You see he looks at you, Theo, and he's like, I'd dap you up, but you just saw what happened, so yeah, it's fine.
No worries. Finger gun. See you later.
Hey, finger guns.
Finger what?
The finger guns.
What's a gun?
We'll find out. So you make your way to Perpribillus Ploopplooplean's room.
PP, you here?
Get in here!
He swings the door open.
Where have you been? Who are these two? Oh, never mind. Glebnor, I remember you.
My
I see
son.
you again. You look bigger than usual. Who's this one?
This is our temporary god, Theo Justice, or as we introduce him, Bleeblee.
Bleeblee?
Bleeblee.
This guy's Bleeblee?
This guy's Bleeblee.
That's a guy. That's a regular guy. You brought me a regular guy. You said you're gonna bring me a god.
How many regular guys have you seen,
That's
brother?
a little insulting. Whatever. Yeah.
Uncle,
That was close, actually.
we've got this.
I don't think you have this, goo man.
I mean,
That's
I don't
my
think
son, you watch what you
had it
say.
With a
Theo,
stingray.
you're
and-
giving me a lot of lip already, and I don't know how I feel about it. Because he has lips, because he's a human man. A human man's gonna be the god. What are you thinking, Toolugga?
Listen, brother.
I'm trying.
Well, you're talking too much.
Okay, I'll take a step back.
Now,
Everyone in my office.
You see, he pulls you.
Theo
into
here
this,
is gonna hold his breath. You understand?
How long can you hold your breath, boy?
Like a solid 3-4 minutes.
That's all
That's nothing.
That's all we need, brother. We're gonna have my son absorb him.
Is he gonna keep doing that? Because I'm
Yes,
sorry, I'm
he's
really trying to
goo.
focus here.
Uncle, help us help you.
Glebnor, oh,
You got
gonna
yourself
be a
into
thorn
this-
in my side. Go ahead, Toolugga. What are you saying?
He's gonna sneak him into that fake god's body. Sorry, that fake god's body.
GONE-gilla?
GONE-gilla, that false god.
I mean, he could be real. We could make him real.
He stopped moving like an hour ago.
Shut it. Oh, you're probably right. I wasn't watering him enough on the trip, and I thought there's salt water everywhere. It'll probably wash up. It didn't happen, so he's pretty dry.
Yeah. And then me and my son here
Huh?
are gonna speak celestial to make it sound like an echo.
Okay.
Still with me? I will
think.
be under the table where this is all happening,
Okay, all right.
and on my son's signal, I will blow up the false god's body.
You're gonna blow up GONE-gilla?
Shh.
No one can blow up GONE-gilla. He is all eternal.
And it's gonna look like our boy Bleeblee here erupted out of his body.
So the human man will be born of GONE-gilla?
And the god Bleeblee shall rise. And then I'm just gonna use some magic to create some water to buy us some time.
Okay, so you won't be a real god. We're just fooling our family and entire community so we can buy us some time.
Well,
I
that's-
mean, let's not get too hasty here.
What's your alternative, Uncle?
You got a better plan?
I don't know. I really thought GONE-gilla was gonna work. I really put all my eggs in that basket.
I'm gonna
if you know what I
slap
mean.
him across the face. Brother!
Ah, you're strong like Dad. I hate you. What?
I slap him again. That's for hating me.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to help you, brother.
It's just there's so much pressure on me. I'm supposed to be the next big priest, and there's no more gods out there. They're all gone.
We
There's none
gotta
left.
make one, brother. Don't you know the way?
So what's this guy? Bleeblee?
Bleeblee.
Blee.
You cool with that? Did we workshop it?
No, I just told him.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
it was
now.
his idea, so I figured he could come up with a name.
We have to use the name of our people.
Bleeblee does have a eloquent ring to it. I have to admit that. It's no Perpribillus, but it's pretty good.
PP,
I mean, I'm
come
glad
on.
it's not a but
Oh, you talking Mr. Justice? Was that coming out of you?
It's kind of
you
funny.
want to go?
Maybe.
He's a god, Uncle. Don't do
He's
it.
not a god yet, and we don't know if that'll happen. Okay, all right, okay. Toolugga, what if it doesn't work, and then everyone knows I lied about GONE-gilla?
Well, chances are they'll just blame me.
Oh, that's a great point. Yeah, you could take the big hit.
Yeah, everybody kind of hates me. It's like Mom. Mom loves me.
I mean,
What? How could anyone hate you?
That's what I'm saying.
I love you, Daddy.
I know you do, son. I hug my son.
ugh, I hate it. Oh, you're all in him. You're all in his
I
shoulder.
like to
and-
imagine my head's poking out of him while I'm just fully engulfed. So anyways, brother.
Ah, yeah, sure. You gotta be in there the whole time. Or what are we doing?
What? I'm hugging my son right now.
Yeah, well, okay.
You got problem with family love?
A warm, familiar embrace.
Listen, you
know,
people are getting
Group
weird.
hug, son. Group hug.
Uncle.
Get your uncle in here.
We
Uncle,
weren't,
Uncle Pee-Pee.
we were not raised like this. Me and Gene never hugged us.
He's pulling away.
We
from this
changed
group hug.
traditions, brother. For now, obviously.
Okay, so the plan is you are going to sneak this human man underneath the stage. You're going to blow up my GONE-gilla, and he will be reborn in some kind of big show.
Born as Bleeblee,
Okay, and then
the guy.
you'll make a water spell. That'll probably buy us a couple days. So then what'll happen after that? We have the first step.
Then we
good.
can just lie and say we got to take him on a pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage. Great idea.
Okay, that'll get us out of there for a couple of days. I think this should work. This will buy me enough time to get through the 7th centennial. Everyone's already had a big party. Maybe they forget about needing water. It'll be fine. I mean, right?
He just looks.
Worst comes to worst, just get on a boat again.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. I'll just be like, well, GONE-gilla didn't work out, I'm sure, and then I'll just leave. This is going good. I think this is my only plan. Oh, Perpribillus, what have you gotten yourself into?
See this little panicked fish man, head in his hands, just truly floundering in this moment.
Okay. Well, okay, everyone get a nice good night's sleep. We're gonna be well rested for tomorrow. I will meet you all early at the dock. We'll meet over by the dais where we're gonna be having Glebnor kind of slopped out. Or GONE-gilla, sorry. Glebnor, I was workshopping other names. That didn't end up working out. Okay.
Glebnor's my name.
Oh, you're Glebnor. Oh,
Uncle.
I'm sorry.
Have I infested your subconscious?
I'm gonna lean in and speak
Glebnor.
crude tone. Brother, you
Yeah?
watch what you say about my son.
Listen, I'm not totally comfortable with your goose son just yet. We're working on our relationship. He's doing it again.
My son is trying to save your reputation.
Well, that'd be nice, but I just feel like he's gonna goo it all up, if you know what I mean.
That's racist.
How much goo are we talking tomorrow, by the way? Oh, he's gyrating over there. Look at him. He's doing a little
Isn't it
dance.
adorable?
No, you do your little dance for everyone. Good boy, Glebnor.
Anyways, you owe me, brother. And I walk out swiftly.
Okay, bye.
A lot. You owe me a lot. And as
See
I
you in
walk
the
away,
morning.
I double back. A whole lot you owe me.
Okay, sure.
Don't forget it.
I won't, because
Ploopploopleen always holds their end up.
I guess a Ploopploopleen always keeps his word. That's what everyone is always saying, so sure.
Be ashamed if Dad found out you didn't.
Okay, so sure. Okay, I guess we'll discuss next steps after we buy ourselves some time. Okay, beat me in the morning.
Okay, brother. Good night.
Goodbye.
Group hug.
Good night, Uncle Pee-Pee.
Group hug, son. Group hug. Get Theo in here.
Theo.
Theo, PP.
Do I have to be next to this
No,
one?
you can be next to in between.
Okay, good.
Cool. Okay, side hugs for everybody. Bye.
He kind of pushes everyone out of the room. Yeah, and you guys make your way back. Theo, I'll say, I don't know if you could probably crash here with them if you want, or you can make it back to your own little kind of hovel out in the favelas.
I'd probably tell you guys I'll meet you at the docks in the morning. Gonna go get all my stuff ready so we can complete that and then head out for saving the people.
Father, do we have time to run to the store?
Son, for you, anything.
Excellent.
Yeah, if you guys would like, the sun is setting, but you might be able to make it down to, I suppose, the Smiths, where you kind of came from, Theo, up in that general area, down the leg. But yeah, I'll say, give me a.
Well, my urchin background lets me move twice as fast through the city.
Oh, hell
Son,
yeah.
you're so fast. Slow down.
Yeah. I'll say you guys can actually kind of walk back with Theo for a bit because you would live in that kind of general area. So yeah, but with you leading the way, Glebnor, you know all these little side streets like back of your hand.
I'm sluicing, baby.
Yeah, and you kind of lead everyone through. At a certain point, you guys kind of break off. Theo, you head back to your sort of living area, which we'll get to in a sec. But I guess first, Glebnor, what are you trying to find? Where are you trying to lead these Toolugga?
I'd like a great hammer.
A great hammer.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to just like mash people.
Cool. So you make your way down. You know the Dragon Forge. There's a Dragon Forge, which is a very old dragon, breathing fire onto a furnace in the leg of this big titan. Dragon's been here forever. He's pretty docile for the most part. You just feed him, and he kind of lights the furnace here. But as you make your way down into this quarter, there's just the sound of like steam pistons going everywhere. Kind of still busy, even though it's later in the day, but you can still hear the loud swing of hammers on anvils. And as you guys make your way through with your urchin background, you head right to the Dragon Forge. You can see as you walk up to it, it is a pretty large dragon. You can see like the back end of its like hump back, kind of like asleep in the corner. You can see it is still lazily breathing fire into a big forge. And there is a dragonborn smith hammering away at an anvil as you guys walk up. What can I do you for?
Y'all got any hammers?
Oh, I got a hammer.
Ooh, great.
Pretty great.
Great.
You got money?
I got a couple $2-3.
You got a couple $2-3?
I also have some crap that I can unload now. If you're willing to buy some things.
I do barters.
What do you give me for a rapier and a short sword?
Oh. So going from the way of finesse to more of a, blunt force trauma type weapon. I see big moves for you, Goo Man.
Yeah.
I do a clean trade.
I like that.
Yeah, great hammer. Give you a great hammer. Give me that rapier and a couple of them daggers.
I need my daggers.
You need them daggers, huh?
I'm still a sneaky boy.
Yeah, still a sneaky boy.
I got a
All right.
short sword.
I'll take a short sword.
Man, rapier and a short sword?
Fair trade. Goes to shake your hand. Big dragonborn claw, and you just goo around his hand. Gross!
A pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Yeah, no, that was easy.
Extremely.
Bartering is good. That's how you develop community, you know? How about you, Fishman? Anything?
No, I just learned how to punch good.
Good for you. That's exciting. Well, this has been a fair and equitable transaction.
Yeah, great shop.
Usually these things don't go as smooth for anyone in any kind of a setting like this, but this is going pretty good.
Wait, really? Who's giving you trouble?
Oh, you know, a bunch of... There's a porcupine woman. I don't want to get into it, but, you know, she's a little bit rough and tumble.
I melted her.
What?
We may have taken care of your problem for you.
Retroactively.
There wouldn't have happened to have been a bounty on her head, would there have?
No, just not well liked.
This is her hat on my head.
Oh, my God. I didn't even notice. I forgot you were wearing a tiny cowboy
She
hat.
insulted my son.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, great job. Thank
Yeah.
you.
No,
Wonderful
good.
shot.
If anyone asks, I don't know who murdered her. So have a good one.
Badass. Stab me up.
Yeah, we can dap up. It just kind of comes in, leans in. It's kind of like a kind of more portly dragonborn, kind of like a little gut kind of hanging
How
out.
tall is he?
He's about like 6'9".
Remember, I'm 4'11".
Yeah, he's kind of towering. You can see this is it's a red dragonborn, so he has deep red scales. You can see he has a couple kind of like dangling chains coming off of his neck and some kind of like earrings on his little scaly, I guess, horns coming up off his eyebrow. But yeah, he kind of leans down, daps you up. Always good dealing with the Kuatoa. You're good people.
You're good people, too.
Thank you. And whatever you are, this has been fine.
He's my son.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well,
We'll make sure to tell all our friends that you're a fair and
thank you. I am.
just dragonborn.
Yeah. Bye. He just turns around.
Yeah,
starts
later.
hammering
I gotta
away.
go to bed.
Yeah. Nap it up.
Napping up.
Theo, a little bit whiles away, you make your way into like kind of a small apartment you've been living at the last couple of years. Can you kind of just describe what Theo's living situation looks like for me?
So I feel like it's going to be one of those like studio apartment type things.
Yeah.
It's just there's a little kitchen, but goes right into the living area, and then the bedroom and bathroom are off to the side and everything. I think there's like kind of a beaten down couch, and then probably just like a piece of metal that's held up by cinder blocks or something as a table. It's not the most clean, but it's not like disgustingly messy. It's
Gotcha.
just like, you know, it's a guy who works a lot and probably tinkers in his off time. Doesn't really focus on cleaning too much, and the kitchen looks good because he makes food and all that kind of stuff, but the rest of the house is like clothes thrown everywhere.
Yeah.
Not too much furniture or anything like that. And there's like probably a closet where he would keep all of the things that he's like tinkering on, or like any blueprints he has for certain things.
Yeah, I'll say actually, as you open this closet, it looks to be a regular closet at the outset, but you put your hand behind a part of the door frame and press a button, and the back wall opens up. And as you make your way back into this kind of secret compartment inside this little apartment, you go into a workshop, and there is a treasure trove of highly illegal dredge-forged steel. And you can see that your schematics and blueprints that are laid out on your work table, you are putting together the pieces of something started years ago. Some of these journals and notes are super old, but you take out that cylinder with the 6 slots that you got earlier and kind of place it in the middle of this diagram. One step closer. You can go ahead and take your long rest. All you can. Guys get a little sleep. Actually, I will say for Glebnor and Toolugga, I mean, the people at home got to know, what does your room situation look like as you guys get back to the Kuatoa district and the ass of the Titan?
So I'm assuming we're living a life of luxury.
I mean,
As the premier family.
Clan Ploopploopleen is a highly respected clan in the Kuatoa group. I think you kind of are of means to a certain extent. You kind of come from a big cleric and monk family. So yeah, I'd say you guys are pretty nice in there. But what do you guys say? What is the decorum of this room?
So you walk in, there's shells and ocean theme everywhere, naturally.
Of course.
And then there's a bed in the corner, considerably smaller than the giant crib in the other corner, where my son sleeps.
Giant crib made of coral.
Yes,
Of course. A coral crib for the best boy.
And then there's like like an armor stand in the corner where I would put my scaled mail if I could wear it anymore.
Yeah. You look at the empty rack and you're just like, don't need it.
Don't need it. But if you notice, my bed is also has that sleek coat of like it's been through polyurethane.
Yeah, the room looks wet.
Yes, very damp room.
Yeah, I mean, it's in these kind of underground caverns below the grove, really. But yeah, it's pretty damp in here. And yeah, Glebnor, you into your giant crib.
Lean my great club and hammer against the side.
Yeah.
I tuck him in. I tuck him in and I kiss him on the forehead.
Yeah, you take this like little bed of seaweed, just lay it over this goo monstrosity. You can see like the second that like Glebnor goes unconscious, any kind of like humanoid shape is gone. He's just goo.
My 2 beautiful blue eyes drift apart, and that's how you know I'm sleeping. They just kind of wherever they may fall into my body.
Just floating through this ooze. Yeah, and you two can take your long rest in your very strange little room. So, it is the next morning. We are here at the docks of the Grove. The Kuatoa are gathered with bated breath. You can see these small fish people of all different shapes and sizes have all come to the docks. They're, again, wearing their fine religious regalia. A lot of the Kuatoa priests are in these long, flowy white robes. There are these monks of the astral order that are all standing aside Mean Gene, Ploopploopleen. They have their best monk robes on. Mean Gene is sweating, so nervous as he is holding a trident. Everyone got good sleep last night, right? So that'll work. It'll work today. It'll work today. My kids are great, and it's gonna work. And you see next to Mean Gene, Ploopploopleen, is this his koi fish-looking wife. It's like,
Everything is going to be fine. The boys are going to do it. It's fine. Everything is going to work out. They're God makers. They have it.
and then you can see up at the dais, Glebnor and Toolugga. Actually, where are you guys? Where have you guys all positioned yourself around this dais today?
I'm underneath the stage.
Okay.
I'm holding a flap open, waiting on Theo.
Gotcha.
In the back end.
Okay.
No one's looking in this
direction. Are you
direction.
up on the dais, Toolugga, with your family?
I'd say I'm somewhere where I could like burning hands the
Gotcha.
Gong-gilla.
All right, so you're kind of standing off to the side of the stage, kind of inconspicuously while the rest of your family's kind of gathered around. And you see Perpribillus is wearing like way too fancy of an outfit. He has these giant like flowing archpriest robes on. He's got like a big coral headdress, and there's just like dangling starfish on it. He has a huge flowing cape. He's holding a much fancier staff that is clearly way too heavy. There's a like half dead crab on the end of the staff, still kind of writhing around as he walks up with it.
Everyone, I hope you all slept well. For today is the birth of a new god.
My eyes literally roll all the way around.
Everyone knows how good I am at being a cleric.
I audibly roll my eyes.
And that my great mission was important. So important, in fact, that I returned with a god. The great GONE-gilla!
And you see the Kuatoa attendants, these little fish guys, they look like little piranhas. They kind of lift up this big wooden board, like a slab, with the kind of almost now rotting remains of GONE-gilla.
But I was given a new prophecy that my brother Toolugga helped with a whole bunch. Some would say he was solely responsible for the prophecy, and that whatever happens next is really mostly on him. Because, I mean, I brought GONE-gilla, which I think we all agree was a big hit. So, anywho, but the prophecy, let me get back to it.
You can see that everyone is getting kind of like restless now. And you can see your father is just like, fuck me, this is gonna go so fucking no. He's just like white knuckling his trident as all the fishmen gather around.
So the prophecy, yes, I was getting to it. It's good. So from GONE-gilla was good. I want that to be the takeaway. He was a big hit. So what is going to happen is, if sometimes to get a god, you must be born of one, right? Yes, of course. You're all listening to my words, hanging on them, some would say. So what's going to happen now is the death of one very good, well-liked god and the birth of a new one. Who will bring the rain? And if he doesn't, well, I mean, that's on the prophecy and whoever probably wrote that. So, anywho, GONE-gilla, be reborn!
What would you guys like to do?
I want to do a sleight of hand to suck on Theo in,
Okay, Theo.
and in a single motion, then burst forward up through and into GONE-gilla.
Okay, I need you to make an acrobatics or athletics check. You were also at this moment going to cast Burning Hands.
Mm-hmm.
I do either of those with advantage, by the way,
Go for it.
because I'm 14 or we're gonna go with that 14.
Okay, 14. Theo, you're about to be rocketed from the bottom of the stage. You can feel a like maelstrom of goo below you as you are enveloped by Toolugga as you push through the base of GONE-gilla. What's your damage on that?
9.
Because 9 damage. There is a bout of flame. You go ahead and make a sleight of hand or a deception check for me, Toolugga.
Let me see. Okay, sleight of hand it is. 16.
16? That's going to beat your parents' passive perception. So there is this bout of flame, and you can see the crowd that was kind of like, where is this going? It's like, as they all look, as there's this roar of flame, and this geyser of goo sprays up. Can I get an acrobatics check, Theo?
That's a 17.
As the flames clear and the black smoke billows around the corpse of GONE-gilla, everyone kind of was shielding their eyes from the blast, but now they look up there is this goo all around the base of the stage, and standing there in a perfect heroic pose is Theo, a human man.
In Celestial, I'd like to start talking with my son to, on this day, Bleeblee the god, burst forth from the false god, GONE-gilla, and the true god, Bleeblee was born. And then I create water.
Okay. I need a performance check with advantage.
Can I, in Draconic, say I bring the rain?
Yes. Okay. Performance check from everybody with advantage. I'm going to also let you all roll a d8 on top of it because this is basically like being bardically inspired.
So you said performance?
Performance with advantage, and you can roll a d8.
14.
A respectable 14.
20.
20. I've never waited with such bated breath.
17.
17. You can see Perpribillus is like, yeah, look upon these wonders. Oh, yeah, they did it. You can see as the rain falls, the Kuatoa drop to their knees and outstretch their dry arms to the sky as the create water spell goes off. How much water do you create with
10
that
gallons,
spell?
actually.
10 gallons of water is not no water. It's a good amount. You can see the whole crowd is just like up, like freaking out. They're all looking up at you, Theo. Theo, make an Arcana check for me.
It's a 13.
Something weird is happening. You just don't know what. But you feel great. You think it might be because you totally nailed that landing when you were rocketed up from the goo.
It's a great landing.
But all of these Kuatoa, they're all looking at you and all praying and all giving this strange offering of energy to you. You just feel this little tingle of magic. It's not like arcane magic that you're kind of used to kind of tinkering with, at least. This isn't the kind of stuff that you would put into tech or use through like into potions. This is magic of the divine. And yeah, you just stand there feeling great about yourself. As again, there's goo everywhere. You're probably covered in goo a little bit. And Glebnor, you kind of back. Yeah, Toolugga, you're still on the side. Do you kind of like come out of your little hiding area? What are you doing?
I come out next to, and I go up to Bleeblee. Bleeblee, everyone! Bleeblee! 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 Bleeblee!
Bleeblee, Bleeblee. Yeah, there's some fuckery afoot, Theo. But yeah, you see Perpribillus is like, well, it's time for the pilgrimage. I mean, this is pretty boilerplate stuff, folks. He's leafing through a huge Kuatoan book. So I think the next step for our new god, the god of rain, is he probably should get going. I know you just got here, but I mean, you've got to go on your pilgrimage. So you're gonna wanna, let's just say maybe like 7 days. Maybe you got to here. You just a 7 day. Oh, I found the verse. He like flips wildly through the book. 7 days must you travel through the wood to be a god who is good. That's right there in the book, folks. And when you return with the water, you will look so much hotter. He'll be a hot god, folks, and we need one. The Kuatoa, we need a look around the books. Our last couple gods have mostly been fish monstrosities, so I think this will be good for us. Okay, Theo, it's been so great. Everyone hand it up for Bleeblee, and we're gonna... Bleeblee! We'll hand it up for Bleeblee. Again, probably as good as GONE-gilla. I'd put them right now.
Better than GONE-gilla.
Right now, neck and neck. We'll see. GONE-gilla did things too. He was wet and then dry. So that's kind of its own spell of sorts. So we'll get you out of here, Theo, or Bleeblee, as you are now. Bleeblee! That's yes. Bleeblee will go on his great pilgrimage and return in 7 days with more water.
Bleeblee has been just flexing the whole time that this.
Look at those muscles, folks. Good stuff.
Toolugga, you get your little friend out of here, and you find a way to make it rain.
I lean in. You mixed up his name like 8 different times, brother.
I think I
you
still sold
fucking
it.
suck.
I think I sold it.
How are you not the failure?
Oh, you're telling me that my ad-lib of the whole verses was not good? Because I think I nailed that. It sounded like just like out of the books we would read.
True. I'll give you that one, brother.
I mean, I think... I'm just going to say, maybe we come back around on GONE-gilla. Like, maybe somehow
hold on, let's take
this
a look.
little scam ends in GONE-gilla being the god. Maybe we could try that, or...
Why are you so hung up on GONE-gilla?
It took so long to time together. It's
Where
really...
are we gonna find 2 more squids and a manta ray? that are
Theo
all
takes a piece of the squid off that blew up because of the burning hands and just gives it to Ploopploopleen and just, here you go. There's GONE-gilla.
Thanks, Blee. Real helpful.
Brother, look at the crowd. And I turn, look at all the followers of Bleeblee now.
There are a lot of them. How do you feel right now? You feel weird?
Oh no, I feel great. This is probably the best I've felt in a long time.
Brother, the best he's felt in a long time.
That could be about anything.
Brother,
Pee-pee.
It could be unrelated.
I mean,
come on.
you think about it. My life's pretty good. I get these 2 right here, best friends.
True.
3 P's.
That's like great times every day.
This has bought us like a week, so we've got to figure something out in that time period. Where are you guys going? Or are you all packed up?
Oh well, we got a job.
Yeah.
Is
Work.
the job finding a way to bring water back to our dry village?
That's on you now, brother.
That's your whole thing.
Look at the
your
grandma
job.
elf. She is so dry.
He points across the way.
Is she just like basking in
There's a little grandma elf. You can see that she like was out of the range of the storm, so the gray water missed her.
Oh no, I just missed it. I'm so dry. I was just it happened so fast and then it was over. I thought it'd be like rain, but it was just 10 gallons or so that just fell right out of the sky. And I'm so dry. I wish maybe, anywho, the jamboree keeps going on, keeps
Well,
on.
brother, we gotta go.
Okay, just get the fuck out of here. Okay, all right. So go and I'll work on the rain thing. Maybe I'll scrounge up a couple more squids. This will be fine.
Enough with the squids.
The squids are working. Thank you. I don't need your opinion on the squids.
Brother, you can't even create water.
Why are you arguing with a god?
You're not a god. You're a human man.
Not a god. Yet.
You're barely even wet. This is ridiculous. What are we gonna do here?
What is with the wet?
Okay.
I mean, we are fish people.
Well, yeah, I know, but why do I gotta be wet?
You're gonna be our god.
Symbolism. Symbolism.
The god doesn't have to be wet.
What?
He just has to make the wet.
I just have to make it wet.
My eyes
See?
widen
You
as
know.
my mind is blown.
See, Glebnor over here knows.
GGP gets it.
You two stop pointing. I'm so sick of the pointing. You're both pointing at each other and doing the. Now he's body rolling. I hate that.
Anyways, I gotta go say bye to mom and pop.
Okay. Yes. Good luck on your pilgrimage. He's,
Yes.
I will go and
You'll go make pins for everyone to show that they are
I will-
fans of
I will
Bleeblee.
go make the ceremonial pins for Bleeblee.
you
Everyone,
Yeah.
meet me by the match tent.
He trudges off into the
My
wrestling.
staff tool.
Who said that?
Son, that wasn't nice,
was a
but
guy
it was
in
funny.
Sorry.
Yeah, you see your mother, me, mom, me, Ploopploopleen.
Grandmama. Mima.
So are you going to go and bring our new god on his pilgrimage? Such brave boys.
Yes, mother. I figured it would be great for my son to learn the ways.
The Ploopploopleen clan will be proud. Just be safe out there. Where are you going on the pilgrimage?
Far.
Oh, far. I've heard of it. It sounds bad. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
It's okay. A group hug, mother. Group hug.
You see Mean Gene walks over. I don't know what you guys are doing, but just get out of here and please fix this. Your mother's gonna be so upset if this goes bad. You look at you. You're looking stronger already. You'll figure this out.
Yeah, Dad. I got it under control. We're making a new god. Bleeblee.
Bleeblee, everybody! Bleeblee! I'm a big believer. Me and my monks, we believe him. And it's good. Everyone.
As he says, me and my monks, I want to
Great
like punch him
jamboree.
in the shoulder.
I actually felt that for once. Okay.
I would like to bear hug Grandpa. Mean Gene.
Just this once. Okay, just this once.
Look how strong your grandson is.
All right. Bleebly, I wish you the best. Take care of my kids.
Gonna put his hand out to shake. Just don't worry. Yeah, it's what gods do.
We're fucked. He's going to walk his blubbering wife away. And I think that'll be it for tonight, folks. Next time on Dicey Situations, our little trio will be making their way outside the border wall and on their way to the Belching Bog. Yeah. See you guys next time. Keep it dicey! Yay!
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.